Previously on Town Hall 8 Free to Play, you might have missed an epic wizard moment worthy of being considered for MVP. We discussed some gem spending logic while trophy pushing. Today has been a big day for trophies. How far do you think I made it? Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Joe and welcome back for episode 18 of the Town Hall 8 Free to Play. We are in trophy push mode right now, and if you notice, we are at 3,015 trophies in Master League 1. Yes, that is accurate. So in 24 hours, we jumped up from 2,647 trophies to 3015. So that is 368 trophies in the last 24 hours. I didn't have class this morning. What can I say? I did some 1 hour boosts. I'm not gonna lie. I did use my gems wisely. I did some 1 hour boosts with the same exact army, and we pushed really hardcore. And I think by tomorrow, maybe the day after, we might be in Champions League. That's what we're going for, right? And I'm also gonna be doing a visit over in Elite 8. So I've got an invite sitting here from Elite 8, which is a top competitive pushing clan for Town Hall 8s. We're gonna go check them out and look at some diverse, different pushing armies. More different than what I'm using. So that's what I'm excited to take a look at in a couple of days. But anyways, I do have a love-hate relationship with the season pass. We have a ton of loot sitting here that I cannot use. And I'm sure some of you out there are in the same exact situation. Also, I did remember that I promised at the beginning of the season that if there were any players out there that did not have a shield after the rollover of the season, and we are exactly 3 days into the new season, and we have people sitting here with no shields. You know what no shields tells us? And what I mean by no shields is it means that there's no league shield. It's just a dotted line with a grayed out spot there where there's supposed to be a shield, and that tells me that this player does not attack. They're not attacking. They're not trying to progress. They go online, maybe chat in their clans, but I'm going to clean this list up and I'm going to open it up back for you guys who are active and want to become friends. There we are. We had to clean it up a little bit. There's 22 slots there. There's a lot of players that haven't attacked in the last 3 days. It's a little concerning, guys, because we are daily. We're pumping them out for you guys, just for you guys. I've done this before 9 times. I don't need to do this again, but you know, we're staying active, so we clean up some spots for you guys, and my account is linked down in the description below if you want to look it up. All right, so anyways, we are going to get into our question of the day. Little disappointed with you guys. There was no question of the day on the last video, so we had to go back a few videos. We had one here by Ricky Clemens. Question of the day: if you are a max Town Hall 8 but your troops aren't close to max, would you go to Town Hall 9 or stay back and do the lab? And that is a very quick it's a tricky question, and it's a tricky way to answer that one because it's really a matter up to you guys. If you're fully maxed out and you have nothing else to do but wait on the laboratory, I would probably advise going to Town Hall 9 and just keep going, because you have Dark Elixir just sitting there, you have gold just sitting there. And so we're going to take a look at a website that I'm using to monitor my account and the progress. And so I'm going to introduce you to clashtrack.com. And if you are not aware of this website, basically you go on there and you can log in and add your account and basically input all the information on your account, whether it's defensive upgrades or laboratory upgrades. And it's actually really cool. As you scroll through the list, it shows different things that are still available to upgrade, and you can go in and manually do those things. Now, at the bottom of the overview list, you will see that I have 5 builders available. And according to this, with the research of buildings only, we have about 13 days and 20 hours of buildings left to be maxed. So we only have another 2 weeks-ish of time left on waiting on these builders to upgrade our base. Now, on the contrary to that, you have the research laboratory section, and it says that we have 69 days and 12 hours before we will ever be maxed. And that is a bit of a problem, guys. I mean, that's it. It doesn't seem like a lot, but that's exactly 2 months and some change that we would have to wait in order to move up to Town Hall 9 if that was the way that we were going to do it. And so I don't necessarily feel, in order to follow up with that question, I don't feel that I'm going to be staying at Town Hall 8 for an extended period of time to wait till that's done. I think we're going to max this base out and get all of our defenses upgraded. We've already done our walls. We've already knocked out the Barb King. And now we've worked on a lot of the troops that I'm using in Clan War. Now, there's a lot of of other troops that I wish that I could upgrade in the process, like your balloons. I got Hog Riders still to do, and I'm working on my healers now. There's a reason behind the healers. They go up to level 3 at Town Hall 8. I don't necessarily use healers down here at Town Hall 8 very much, but at Town Hall 9 I'm going to be using them a lot, and so that's one of the major items that I'm going to need to upgrade. And then giants need to be done, and barbarians need to be done, and archers. We got a long ways to go on that laboratory, but more than likely we are not going to be staying at Town Hall 8 for much longer, probably about another 2 weeks-ish, and then we're going to be moving up to Town Hall 9, so that way we can keep this show going all the way through Town Hall 9, guys. So hopefully you learned something new about ClashTrack.com, and if you want to monitor the progress of this base, the link is down in the description below for ClashTrack.com, up underneath the label for my account. And also, I wanted to notify you guys about the creation of a new clan. So I am currently in PDX Reloaded, and so the Paradox family has branched out, and we are starting to work on building another clan, like I mentioned in the last video. And so you're going to notice down here at the bottom we have PDX Revolution. This is the link for that clan, and I have 2 of my accounts in there right now. I still have to attack to get some shields to make it a little bit more presentable. But after the Clan War Leagues next week, after next week is over with Clan War Leagues, I'm going to be relocating to this clan right here, and unfortunately it is level 1. So we're going to be building another clan from scratch just for you guys who need a clan really bad, and that means that my Town Hall 12 is going to have to go with me over there as well. But at this point, that'll put us at 4 clans with Paradox, PDX Enigma, PDX Reloaded, and now PDX Revolution. So that's exactly where we're going with this series, man. We're going to be opening up another clan for you guys. The only problem is that I'm going to need some help, guys. I'm going to need some leadership ability. Hopefully somebody that's above the age of 18, please hit me up and let me know, because I'm going to need some help with some leadership stuff, because we're pretty much tapped out. We got like 5 or 6 people that are really busy with the other clans, and yeah. So we just had the most ridiculous thing just happen. So I've been doing YouTube videos for like the last 3 years, on and off. I took a year off, remember? And so we've been doing this series like every single day, and for the first time ever, I forgot to hit record. I know. So we're in the middle of an attack, and I'm sitting here recording this attack. I thought we were recording, right? And so I'm doing this thing live, or I think I'm doing it live, and then I go to hit the button, and I was like, uh-oh. Are you kidding me right now? So anyways, we hit this base, this very odd looking base. This is like a really old school popular style. It's like a teardrop style or diamond shape or whatever. You know, the centralized town hall. You normally see these bases like town hall 11s and 12s and 10s, but not so much 9s. And so I haven't seen this base in a while. And so we had a epic wizard moment. So remember yesterday's epic wizard moment? We have another one of those right here. We got a dragon and balloons in the clan castle, and they're chasing around the troops, and so we kind of use the rage spell to go, you know, send the wizards to take care of these balloons and dragon, and unfortunately they kind of miserably fail for a moment there. They take care of the dragon, but we got this one balloon that's chasing our troops around, and so we get into this location where all of the hidden Teslas are located, and it's getting to that point where it's kind of sketchy. You're like, oh man, did we just fail live? And so I'm like freaking out, and the Valkyries in there, we lost most of the Valkyries thanks to the enemy balloons, but check out the wizard.
In their tongue, he's Dovahkiin, Dragonborn.
Dude, we missed this. I can't believe you completely missed my reaction. Like, it was epic. I was like, you know, like kind of like that, and it just didn't. It just kind of sucked. So anyways, we're gonna go back in, and I didn't use the earthquake spells in that attack. I didn't really see a reason. I thought there was plenty of percentage up in the top side of that base. So I guess we're gonna go ahead and try to find another base, and I think we are. Yes, we are good to go. King is gonna be coming up in 27 seconds. King is back up. Let's go find a base. We need to find the base. Let's see if we can find one with a decent amount of trophies. So that last one offered a 25 trophy offering. It was up in Masters 1. So you're going to, you know, if you haven't pushed this high before, you're going to have to search and hit next quite a bit. Now, obviously, I'm not going to show all this, but you'll notice that the trophy count changes. Like, there's a lot of low teens. We're looking for stuff up in the 20s so we can pull a pretty, in 30s especially, because that is the better offering if you get 2 stars. I'm going to search for a base. We'll be right back.
2 very boring minutes later.
Alrighty then, we finally found one. It seemed like it was going to take a little bit longer. We got a queen down, so that's a really good thing. We got a 28 trophy offering on this one. Masters 1, maxed out Town Hall 9, looks like, except for the King. King's a little neglected there at 16 levels. So I think we're just gonna, we know this base. We've hit this base quite a few times in the past, and looks like we got some stuff up here in the top with the cannon. So you know how we're gonna address this one. We're gonna use some minions to kind of pick off some buildings, and we're going to open up the compartment right about here. And I think we're gonna wrap up the video on this attack. So let's hope for a really good pull on trophies. Let's go ahead and drop our tanks. Let's get the king down. Let's get some wizards down back behind. Please, I hope there's not an electro dragon in here. Guys, I don't like the electro dragon in the clan castles. It is becoming very difficult to get rid of those. I'm not even joking, like how difficult the electro dragon is. All right, so king's ability needs to be used. Let's get our Valks in. We need to get the Valkyries into this base. Looks like the king is going to go down here momentarily, and we need to get those Valks pumped up. Get them pumped up. Come on, listen to me. Get in there, get them down, get the rage spell. Okay, so they're gonna get the king down, and they're gonna move into the core of this base, take on the town hall, take it down. Looks like they're gonna move down towards the south side, and we need to go ahead and get a heal spell over here. All right, so let's go ahead and get that hog rider in there, the single one, and maybe he might go in and help a little bit. We got 2 stars though. Woo! Yeah, baby, we got 2 stars on that one. All right. Let's get these final archers down, maybe pick up some remaining buildings, and looks like we are going to finish up very nicely, very, very nicely. Let's go ahead and drop a minion there, and I'm going to let these guys work, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue pushing after the recording, and we're going to really try to collect the final 200 trophies, or I think it's like 100 some trophies remaining to get into Champions League. And once I'm in Champions League, I am going to jump over to Elite 8, and we're going to take a look at some of their awesome players. They do have some Legend League players over there in, that are Town Hall 8. So I mean, it's really, what's really cool about it is that I get to show you diversity, something more than what I'm doing, but what other players are using as well, especially if you decide that you want to become a trophy pusher for yourself. But other than that, guys, hopefully you got something out of this video. If you didn't, I do apologize. Anyways, if you enjoyed the content, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care.